Mic on.
Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin.
I'm not too sure. Not gonna. I think. Pilgrim to a temple, sacred site, mercenary. Well, it's a mage build, so I think I'm gonna start with the college.
Which guild are you a new recruit for?
College.
The glorious power of magic shall be yours to command.
Indeed. I don't know what school I'm probably gonna go for destruction. Probably fire. Deal as much damage as possible. Lightning. I did lightning already, but lightning's very effective against mages. Denizens. Religion. What should I pick? Oriel. Oriel's Cerbane. Find more spell tomes and scrolls on those you kill. All skills serve you better as well as they should. Why not? Cerbane. I feel like Cerbane would be much more useful to me. Old Mary ancestor god, Cerbane apprentice's god. Apprentice god was once a mortal archmage. Acquire knowledge by reading books. Study a wide variety of spells. I don't know. I might just focus. Bro, you're afraid. Travel fast when you're not in combat. Spells cost less magicka, but magicka only no. That's really bad. Faster regeneration when standing still, slower when moving. Stendar. Reduces damage from Daedra and undead. There's a lot of I think this one would be most useful because there's a lot of undead in Skyrim. Dramac. Improve attacks against humans. Most people are humans. Receive an additional skill point from reading a skill book. Xerxes. It's either Cerbane, Stendar, or Xerxes. Well, actually, Trinamac is probably pretty good as well, actually. If in Skyrim it's not really elves, it's mostly humans. I'm probably gonna go with Stendar. I'll go with Stendar. I choose my starting here. That. %50 faster. I'll take that. I'll take this again. Break that down. I can't really get anything else. Yeah, tomes are out of the question.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to understand the reasoning behind the decision.
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor received no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
Yeah, you tell him.
Yes, of course. The Archmage has my thanks.
Very good. Then we're done here. Welcome to the college. Another new student. I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately. Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin? Wonderful. Please follow me, and don't wander off. The College of Winterhold. It's been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the
Man, look at
Archmage's
this
responsibilities often keep him occupied.
It looks like Sauron.
Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters.
Should've named him
Unfortunately, we've had to
Sauron.
implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We don't anticipate
might
any
just
real
change it to
violence,
that.
but it never hurts to be prepared.
Just waiting for her to come over here. Yo, my character looks dope. I got brown gloves on. Those are brown gloves. Man. Man, I won the Gene lottery.
Our newest members are housed here, in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments. Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly.
This playthrough, I'm not gonna really go crazy with the.
This is where
the
you'll be
leveling
staying.
up.
This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of...
See, now I cut it down to 24 points. I think that's much more like reasonable. Before it was like 50. I don't think that's gonna really work. It's 24. I'll put 12. I think we're gonna go with flames, or I can go with absorb health. The caster drains the target's health. I'm gonna go flames. Unbound fire. Or I could go with. Damn, I already chose destruction. I could probably. I mean, I could still do fire, right? I probably should have went with like restoration. and did like, but that doesn't really hurt regular people until I get certain perks. Shoot, I don't know. Fiery touch, unbound fire. A bolt of wildfire that deals 13 points of damage. The fire randomly jumps to no. Elemental flare. 6 points of fire damage, 6 points of no. Wildfire. Fire touch. I think I'm good.
Where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions.
I'll be right there. I'm just gonna go ahead and do something real quick.
You haven't heard any more about dragon sightings, have you?
No, which is fine with me.
You have any idea how much fangs would be worth? Or
Character is a little tall, so
better, bottle their flame. The right buyer would pay an immense amount. Let me give you a bit of
Their flame?
even with the
I can't.
purposely.
No.
If you're
I
going to
don't think
need
I'm
live
really
chess
interested in that sort of
subjects,
thing.
I hope you've got some coin. Let's just take a look then.
I just want to give those over to him real quick. I don't have any money. That's one of the drawbacks of starting a new character. I did add Summer Mist enchantments to this mod list though. Perilous stamina.
Till next time.
Wait, let me look at my enchantments though. What type of enchantments do I have? Fortified Magical rank number 1. Well, that sucks. I guess there are ranks. I can still level up. I should go into restoration. Improve turning, heliomancy. So you now are able to improve your sun spells and thereby increase their effectiveness. Your sun spells are infused with radiant energy, dealing more damage to undead and even damage to non-undead. 25% stagger chance when dual casted. Extra damage over time to undead, half damage to non-undead. So I guess it was a good call going with destruction. Sunbeam. Healing. I think that's good. Healing and a ward. I don't think I'll ever be using sun magic though. Will I ever use sun magic? I don't see myself using that. Bread, garlic. It doesn't hurt to take some salts. Let me try to make some real quick. Garlic bread, I need butter. I have 3 garlics. Trying to eat some grub. There we go.
Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfdir, one of our most esteemed wizards.
Now the difficulty. Legendary difficulty. I'll leave it. She walks very slowly. It made no sense for me to get the lesser ward. I'm about to learn it right now.
Tolfdir is likely already addressing the new apprentices. Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
Welcome, welcome. We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen. So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do?
Something practical.
Is that so?
See, he agrees with us too. Why don't you actually show us something?
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells?
I don't have any wards.
That's all right. I can teach you a very basic ward, one that's enough for the purposes of this lesson. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go.
You see their boots?
Over there, please.
I want to
just
know where they
opposite
got
me.
those boots.
Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up.
I want to know where he got them boots.
What you do? Excellent work.
Several.
Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please.
Oh, I didn't level up my restoration. I leveled up enchanting. Your understanding of enchantments allow you to use them more effectively. I don't know what elemental. Oh, probably like fire damage. Empowered destruction. You're now able to intensify the heat of your fire spells. Thus, they now deal increased damage. Elemental bolts, strangulation, the dragon's teeth. Ignites all targets, doing 8 damage for 4 seconds. 32 points of damage on death. The ground burns for 24. That seems pretty handy. Ember. 4 points of fire damage per second for 15 seconds. That's 60 points of damage. This 32, that's 56. And there's Firebolt that does this. Ember does a lot more damage, but it's probably only on. I think Dragon's Teeth would probably be better. But I can take 2 at a time. Ember is stronger here. That's 60 points. This is 49. But that's probably like location based, and they don't stay in one location, so I'm probably gonna go with this one. Attunes the caster's fire. Attune the caster to fire, equipping the Ember Bolt spell for up to 16 seconds. It deals 65. Oh. Let's go with that. Let's learn some spells. Let's learn flames. I lack the basic principles of magic to understand what this book says. Mental aptitude. Oh yeah. Really? I'm level 28. I think I will do this. Save me a trip. But I want to go to the stone and do it. The whole thing is so cool.
Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. You give an old man hope. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna really be conjuring anything. I don't use illusions. Alteration though, I don't know. I may go into alteration. But I may not. So there's that. Whoa, I went up 2 levels? Oh yeah, Wayfarer. I forgot about these. Let's get that up to 20. Get this up to 20. Instruction. Yes, I think it's pretty good. Magic. Put magic up. You have learned the basics of the art of picking locks and carrying found goods. Plus 25 carry weight. Forge lockpicks with craftsmanship. Definitely gonna need that.
research. These are like quality of life. Well, actually, I am going to be using shouts. I'm probably going to be using the fire shout in particular. So, haggling. You've learned how to deal with Skyrim's greedy merchants. Prices are 1% better per 20% better. It's a nice spread, level 30. So let's see if I can learn the book now. I still can't do it. Nah, I gotta see what's wrong. Ain't no way. Immersive spell learning. Exhaustion per hour. Minimum magicka required. 200 points of magicka. It shouldn't be 200 points. It should be 100. Minimum school level. I wonder if that was the reason why. Yep, that was the reason why. I have now learned how to shoot flames from my hands. 21 points. Let me learn something else. This spell might be useful. Healing touch. Do I use wards? Wards, if it breaks, you get stun locked. I don't know if I want to use a ward. Probably don't want to use a ward. Man, she's tall. Ignites all targets. Let's learn that too. Whoa. What time? It was like 8 o'clock. So let's learn this for 4 hours. And take another 3. Stocking up on spells. Learn Dragon Seeds. I'm gonna star that. I don't need this anymore. I already know this spell. And Inferno. Let's learn this one. Let's learn this one 4 hours.
Have you heard from your family recently?
No, not really. Couriers don't seem to like delivering letters here.
That's too bad.
Feel better and
not at all. It means I'm not being hounded about my progress at the college.
Let's learn the last 3 hours. I didn't learn it. I have learned Inferno. No, I haven't. I have to study that book again. I've learned Inferno. School value name. It says I learned it. Bless me. No wait. I like to put these, separate the tomes. And I like to sell all the other books. Copies. I'm gonna sell them to Grow Shrub. Whatever his name is. Grow Shrub. It says I know the spell, but I don't see it. Dragon's Teeth. Oh, Inferno is right there. Right in my face. Cost 60. What?
Jazargo continues to struggle with walls. You have time to practice?
Maybe later. I'm sort of busy now.
Jazargo understands. You hesitate because you know Jazargo will be better than you. Very well. You are new, yes? Have you mastered the expert-level distraction spells yet?
Nope, but I will.
Ah, this is good. But Jazargo will know them first. It is good to finally be around mages who may be able to keep up with Jazargo.
You seem very sure of yourself.
There is much for Jazargo to be sure of. There is skill in magic, there is charm, and there is a strong will. Jazargo will be successful. Of this there is no doubt.
Why did you come to the college?
Mages in Cyrodiil are all about politics. The Synod and the College of Whispers are too busy guarding secrets to bother to teach. Skyrim was not Jazargo's first choice, but Winterhold is removed from politics, dedicated to study. This is the place for Jazargo to become great. Swift hunting.
I want Jazargo to be a follower.
New here too, eh? I'd hoped I wouldn't be the only Nord, but I should have known better.
Yo, Onmin is weak. Why aren't there many Nords at the college?
Magic is shunned by most. If it can't be swung over your head and used to crack skulls, most Nords want nothing to do with it. Magic is seen as something for elves and weaker races. No offense, of course. Well, look at the evidence. Nords generally don't trust magic, so it's not off to a good start. Throw in the Oblivion Crisis, which was caused by magic users, and the troubles now with the Aldmeri Dominion, who are elves and magic users. And finally, take the fact that the college is the only thing left standing after most of Winterhold was destroyed. It's all fairly damning. Not at all. I consider it a blessing. My family was convinced coming here was a death sentence, or worse. It took years of insisting that this is what I'm meant to do. I'd better get going.
I mean, it kind of was a death sentence when I asked you to follow me. Like, he basically died. Where's Braylena? Check downstairs first. I don't think I asked her any questions.
It is up to each of us to present ourselves publicly as maturely as possible, and to remain above petty local squabbles. There are no expectations. This college is a place to study and practice magic freely. Hopefully any discoveries made in your pursuits will be shared with the members of the college first. That way we all benefit. Well, that depends on what you're looking for. Feralda can teach destruction spells, and offers training in that school. Finis is one of the best conjurers in all of Skyrim, and can help with spells from that school. Don't let Tolfdir fool you. He's the preeminent scholar on alteration. One of the best in Tamriel, and always willing to pass on his knowledge. If you can find him and focus his attention, there's a great deal Drevis can teach you about illusion magic.
Not really.
And finally, there's Colette.
Delivering letters here.
She may be difficult to get along with. She's very knowledgeable when it comes to restoration magic.
You.
Before you even ask, yes, I have an ancestry steeped in magic, and no, I don't want to talk about it. Yes, I know Winterhold used to be full of my kind, and no, I don't care that they're all gone now. Does that cover everything? I've just been asked enough questions. I'm here to learn not to explain myself over and over. Forgive me. I didn't mean to assume.
Winterhell used to be full of dark elves.
Didn't you know? Before the Oblivion Crisis, many elves called Winterhold their home. More visited the college from Morrowind every year. After, growing distrust of magic made life difficult for many. Some left rather than endure the growing hatred from the local Nords. Others returned home after the Red Year, when Vardenfell erupted and caused much destruction. Winterhold itself died in the years between then and now. What's left out there is a husk. Only the college really remains. The Telvanni wizards are more interested in politics than magical education. My parents didn't expect me to learn any real magic from them. But at least the Telvanni know what they're doing. The Synods, on the other hand, barely even do magical studies. Of course, there's also the Thalmor in Alinor, where they apparently teach advanced magic. But it's not worth being branded a second-class elf. So, Winterhold it is. One of the few places in the world that actually exists to educate.
Why didn't your parents teach you?
Maybe they would have, had they been able to find the time amidst their schemes against the other Telvanni and great houses.
Let's talk about something else.
Of course.
How do you handle your family's expectation?
My family has a long-standing tradition of exceptional magic users, and they expect me to excel in my studies at the College of Winterhold. There's this constant pressure to live up to their legacy. But at least here, I can pretend that I am not expected to do anything except learn.
Your family is, but do you like magic? You're far away from your family. Out here, you can be who you want. So what if you fail them? Or do you like magic?
Honestly? Yeah. And I'm glad I came to Skyrim before my parents' expectations could erode my passion. Learning theories surely isn't as fun as conjuring Atronax on the field, though.
Your family's legacy?
For generations, we have produced exceptional spellcasters who have left their mark on history. Growing up, I was surrounded by stories of their incredible achievements. Their names are renowned among magical circles, and their expertise is highly respected in Morrowind. The weight of their expectations hangs heavy on my shoulders. I must strive to live up to their lofty standards.
Okay, you're far away from your family. Out here, you can be who you want. So what if you fail them?
Well, then I guess they'll make another heir. Many of my siblings were named heir before. Some were even old enough to be my grandparent, but none of them could match my father in magic. My father has been disappointed for so many times. I don't want to add to that list.
You're far away from your family. Out here, you can be who you want.
Sometimes I daydream about that. Being free from their expectations, studying at my own pace, maybe even pursuing my passion for singing. But my family requires me to be a conjuration master like my father. I can't treat magic like a hobby, or it'll break their hearts.
Find a balance that makes you happy. Family is important. You like to sing. Sing a song to me.
Maybe someday. I'm not sure if I'm ready yet. I'm writing a song in what little time I have aside from studies and researches. Matzi all day. It's my proudest work so far. I hope I can perform that song to you. Maybe I'll even summon a violin and a lute. A good application of my knowledge, huh? Of course.
So how do you find it at the college? Do you like it here at the college? That's basically the same question.
Truthfully, I think my parents reserved a spot for me here the day I was born. It's everything that I expected it to be. A place where I'm free to explore different domains of magic at my own pace. I hope the college can help me reach the level of skills expected of me.
Do you like it here at the college?
So far. If only because no one is telling me how great I ought to be. I just want to learn. I don't want to think about what's expected of me. All right then.
All right, that's all the dialogue options for her. I think we're gonna talk to everybody. Arniel.
I'm working on some very important research, I assure you. You mean the official sort of business? Well, no. No, not really. Until next time.
You know, out of all the times I've played Skyrim, I don't think I've ever really talked to every NPC and did things for every NPC. I think I'm gonna do that. I might as well. And as far as the bill goes, the title doesn't really say anything specific like Frost Mage or Pyromancer. I might just do like a pure mage build, like a generic pure mage build. Because the way it's going, if I look at these skills, it's like very diverse. I mean, enchanting, restoration, destruction. I mean, only 2 schools of magic really, and then there's 3 if you count enchanting, and then speech and wayfarer.
Still no word from your family?
No, and I'm not expecting any.
What do I have on me? I'm gonna sell these books to Groshrub.
Really? That must be so nice. I came all the way to Skyrim just to get away from my family's expectations.
My family didn't really approve of me coming here at all.
Oh, well that's awkward. Sorry to have brought it up.
It's lies. All of it. I don't care what she told you. It's all lies. Feralda, don't act like she didn't say anything. I know her, and I know what she's been up to.
What's your problem with Feralda?
My problem with her? She's the one who has a problem with me. She's threatened by me, by my skill as a wizard, by my elegance and posture, by my superior good looks. But she is not going to get the better of me. Oh no, I won't let it get to me one bit. That's what she's after. She's trying to undermine my confidence, make me doubt myself. Well, it won't work, I tell you.
Even with the college's laid-back attitude, there are still some things that are off limits. Purposely killing your fellow college members is a bad idea. I'd advise against it. Theft and assault can get you into trouble as well. As for research, well, a sufficient explanation will cover almost anything. If you're going to need live test subjects for your experiments, it's easier to do that off of college grounds.
Have you heard from your family recently?
No, not really.
Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. You give an old man hope.
Not at all. It means I'm not being
The key to wards is that they take time to charge. Not long, but you can't start casting with a fireball coming at you. Also, if your ward isn't negated by an incoming spell, it will recharge itself after a moment or two. Just be careful. Casting wards requires constant concentration, and you can easily find yourself drained of your magical reserves. Ah, excellent. Very good. Today, I'll teach you a useful spell that might just save your life. If you should ever fall into a river, you'll be very glad you learned it. I will teach you how to breathe underwater. This is exciting, isn't it? Here, take a look at this. Just let me know when you're ready to practice the spell, all right?
Still no word from your family?
No, and I'm not expecting any.
Really? That must be so nice. I came all the way to Skyrim just to get away from my family's expectations.
My family didn't really approve of me coming here at all.
Oh, well, that's awkward. Sorry to have brought it up.
Good, 3 people in one
You can
place.
see me?
Of course you can.
Confound it all, I was quite sure I was invisible. Or at least transparent.
Well, I did come to you, right? Which are the best illusion spells?
Oh my, that's quite a difficult question. Never underestimate the ability to influence others. Whether they're friends or foes, they're almost all susceptible to illusion spells. They can turn the tide of a battle in a moment's notice. There are also spells that help in avoiding conflict altogether. Invisibility is tricky to master, but exceptionally useful.
Is there any college business I can assist with?
There may be a matter in which your skills could be useful. The various points of focus for magic energies around the college have become polluted and need cleansing.
Alright.
Very well. These specially enchanted gloves will allow you to delve directly into the focal points for these energies. Go to each focal point and remove whatever impurities you may find there. Return the gloves to me when you have finished. Please exercise caution. This is not a procedure without possible consequences.
For all the added in.
Mirabelle does a fine job as Master Wizard, I suppose. Still, there's always room for improvement. Certainly. Destruction spells come in different forms, each useful for various purposes. Concentration spells can be cast immediately, though they're weaker. Good for a tight spot and less costly if you miss. You'll also need to decide whether to devote yourself to a single type of spell. Focusing solely on flame spells will make them more powerful, but you may find yourself at a disadvantage against foes immune to fire. It's been a pleasure.
You consider Restoration a valid school of magic, worthy of study, don't you? Don't you? Good, good. Not that I require validation, of course. There are just some, and I shan't name names, who would disagree. It can make life difficult when one's colleagues fail to recognize the research one engages in. Well, no, not really. Not directly, I mean. But I know things are being said behind my back. Conversations cease when I enter rooms. I'm quite aware of what's going on here, and I will not stand for it.
Wait, hold on.
Why are my research materials constantly disappearing?
Maybe you're being forgetful? Let's see who else is in here before I leave. 7 o'clock. Where is Sergius? Oh, it's the Archmage.
You are relatively new here, are you not? I have noticed you, but we have not spoken.
His designs are dope.
Sir? How quaint. I am Savos Arin, Archmage of the College of Winterhold. I am quite content to see nearly any aspect of magic explored and investigated here. But I do not and will not approve of any research or experiments that cause purposeful harm to your fellow members of the college. Are we clear?
Must be a problem.
Not often, no. Some risks must be taken to be sure. I am simply trying to avoid untimely deaths. We also must make an effort to avoid worsening what Skyrim thinks of us.
I would like to know more about the college's history. What's the purpose?
Purpose? I should think it's self-evident. Magic is a true power, not something to be shunned by commoners or treated as an amusing diversion by politicians. It shapes worlds, creates and destroys life. It deserves proper respect and study. The college is a place where we can focus on that, without the pressures of the world weighing down on us. I've seen documents dating back to the late Second Era. Beyond that, it's hard to say. Events in the last several hundred years resulted in a significant loss of our history, I'm afraid. The Great Collapse, as it has come to be known. An unfortunate natural disaster that ravaged the area. The college fared far better than the city of Winterhold, but it was not left untouched.
What caused it?
No one is sure of the cause. Some believe the eruption of Red Mountain had far-reaching consequences that were only felt years later. I know there are some who have blamed the college, said that we were responsible. I assure you this is not the case.
I look forward to the day, just random thought, but I look forward to the day where, you know, virtual reality, like your whole body, everything is just in virtual reality. And I can play Skyrim or, you know, an Elder Scrolls game in virtual reality.
The Sea of Ghosts practically came alive. No one was expecting it. Monstrous waves battered the shore for weeks on end. Winterhold was ancient and weathered, but it couldn't withstand the sea's fury. Entire districts of the city were lost overnight. The waves receded in time, but the damage was irreversible. Most residents of Winterhold abandoned what was left of the city. The college survived, and so here we remain. Until next time.
There he is.
Enchanting services are one of the few things that keep us in touch with the rest of Skyrim. I need some more supplies. Can you help out with that?
I can't get soul gems for you. I have other things to do. What did you say you needed?
I'm running low on common soul gems. I need at least 5 more, if you can find them. All right, then.
I feel like I achieved something talking to all of them. Oh, I gotta put the gloves on.
Still no word from your family?
That is really loud. Effects, footsteps.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several if you're talented.
Huh? Yes, they have. I can feel the difference already. But, of course, I'm far more in tune with these sorts of things than most. Thank you. I appreciate your assistance. All right, then.
I'm so tired.
I go to bed. Is he walking around? People are going to bed. I might as well just do the same. Oh, I didn't learn the spell.
I'm off to bed. I really... to sleep.
Have you heard from your family recently?
No, not really. Couriers don't seem to like delivering letters here.
That's too bad.
Not at all. It means I'm not being hounded about my progress at the college.
Hey, how much does it cost? Bro.
Bro. Argo continues to struggle with walls. You have time to practice?
Maybe later. I'm sort of busy now.
Cesargo understands. You hesitate because you know Cesargo will be better than you. Very well.
And potato-based meals. Why is my magic lower? $30 points. I should have 230 magicka. What's going on? It was the apple pie. Where am I going now?
If you're working on any experiments, please clean up after yourself.
Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. You give an old man hope. That's what this lesson is for. Perfect time to try it out. I think perhaps you could help one of our scholars. Ah, yes. Find Aniel Gain. Look around. I'm sure you'll find him. He'll show you what to do. enchanting services
Oh, yeah,
are one of the
Fennis.
few
Forgot about this
things
guy.
that keep us in touch with the rest of Skyrim.
If you require assistance with summoning techniques, please let me know. If you would, please also contain your summons to the college grounds. The locals do not need to be agitated further by Atronachs roaming their town. The summoning of undead is even less advisable outside the college. By sure no. Those archaic policies died out with the Mages Guild, and were never enforced here. Necromancy, as any other type of magic, is a tool to be used. Of course, non-mages may not see it that way, so we don't go around flaunting it. Not within society, no. Many who practice within the School of Conjuration do so on their own, secretly. Faenduin is the only one I know who is public about what he does. He was once my teacher here, but left the college years ago. He didn't like the Archmage, hated dealing with him, hated having to answer to him. Faenduin said he hated what this place was becoming, so he just left. Aron found a note on his desk, and that was it. I understand he settled down in Hjalmarch, and his presence there caused something of a problem. Now, if you'll excuse me. There are few places where one can pursue my type of work without fear of...
I'm working on some very important research, I assure you. Yes. You must be one of the new apprentices then, right? Ah, I see. Well, now, I guess you'll have to come with me. Good. The two of us then. Isn't this exciting? Just north of here. It's not far, but travel has become dangerous of late. Get ready.
I'll meet you there. I need some time to prepare.
If that's what you want, I'll see you there soon.
I might turn on God mode for this, because the water's too cold. I will die.
Hi there. Got any interesting stories from your travels?
Nope. Linty hose. In terms of my mage build, I might do like certain branches from them. So like, I don't know if I'll touch illusion or conjuration. I don't think I'll ever touch these. I don't use bound weapons. I don't call spirits, nor do I do necromancy or summon Daedra. Spirit summoning them extended duration. Spiritual bond, you strengthen your bond with the spirits. They can be summoned with more ease and will last longer. Ancient spirits, for your aid, some spirits are faster and stronger. You call upon the spirits to protect you, increasing your resistance to physical magical attacks. I mean, that's pretty cool. Maybe next build, like another build I do, I'll probably do conjuration. But I'm probably not going to touch these. Perceptual illusion. Chameleon, damage, hallucination, invisibility, muffled night eye, and sounds are more effective. Improved with additional effects. Deceptive image. Image on yourself to deceive your enemies, making their attacks miss and expose their weak spots. 10% chance to take no physical damage, 20% chance to ignore 50% of enemy's armor rating. I probably won't use that. Illusion spells seep deep into the target's mind, further reducing their chance to break free. Increased success chance, 20% duration for emotional illusion spells. Domination. So if anything, maybe emotional illusion spells, delusive, such as blind, death, nightmare, delusion. Okay. Noise, pain, silence, sleep are more effective and easier to cast. Dark magic, weakening their body and soul. 10% physical damage, spell magnitude, and spell duration on targets. Obliterate the mind. Illusion. Shadow magic effects such as Sanctuary, Shadow Drain, Shadow Step, Shadow Stride, Shadow Summon. I mean, those sound pretty cool. Shit, illusion. I don't know. Maybe. Draw power from forces in conflict, absorbing energy from nearby enemies, creating another reflection of shadow. Absorb 30% magic regen from nearby. I might not do this though. This playthrough, like this illusion and like I don't know. I'm probably not gonna touch those two schools, but this school, like, I might just do fire. I might just do fire. Alteration. I might. Weather magic, probably not. Magical absorption, more than likely. Able to fully absorb their power from time to time. Yeah, 10% chance magic, 10% magic absorption chance. Yeah, I'm definitely going alteration. I'm probably gonna use mage armor. Alteration, spell duration. 0.9 spell cost for all schools of magic. Having delved deeper in meta magical lore, you can cast any spell more effectively and augment all other. Yup. So yeah, alteration is looking like the way to go. So restoration, destruction. So fire magic, healing magic, and wards. Yep, healing magic, not really poison. Healing magic improves protection. Yeah, so wards, healing, fire, absorption magic, armor, mage armor and absorption. And then just like enchanting in general. That's looking like it. Finally getting over 120 FPS now.
we're finally here. Good, good. Yes. So. Yes. There should be a crystal down there. Somewhere. Please, do be careful. And, use the spell. Thank you, and good luck. No, it's just, ruins and that sort of thing. It's nothing dangerous. At least, I don't think so. Yes. I'd go looking myself, but I'm working on some very important research, I assure you. The exact nature of my research is a secret, I'm afraid, but it really is quite valuable. It's critical to my work, and one of a kind. That's all I care to say for now.
You make a fire?
Yeah.
Why do you seem so reluctant to do that?
Excellent. Thank you.
I can't even use the spell, so I'm just gonna turn on God mode. This one time. Bruh, where is this thing? Is this it? Nope. Oh my god. What happens if I take off God mode? Oh, I don't die. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay, I do die. I would have never made it, bro. I guess if I swam in that direction, I could have made it.
Please tell me you found the crystal.
Mm-hmm.
Waste of time, then. Certainly none of this will benefit my research. Still, I suppose you'd better show that to Tolfdir nonetheless. And perhaps, there's still something to be learned here. Well, I hope so. Oh, it doesn't matter now. Anyway, you'd better talk to Tolfdir at the college. I'll see you there soon. And thank you.
Can I take off the head? Yes, I can. We're gonna just sit here until that happens, so we get our full health back. And are now comfortable. Wait till the stamina goes up. And we're good. It's kind of jarring for me to play this in third person. People talk here.
Well, your classmates certainly seem eager to learn. How do you think we should spend the remainder of our classroom time?
I doubt I'll be attending very often.
Education is never appreciated until after the fact. Young people never understand this. Well, the college will be here for you no matter what. We always look after our own. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarthal nearby. I think it will be an excellent learning opportunity. Thank you for bringing this to me. You did your part. Very good. Now, keep studying. You've only scratched the surface.
Where is Enter?
Even with the college's laid-back attitude, there are still some things that are off limits. There are some experiments the college frowns on, if they're aware of them, of course. Even with the college's laid-back attitude, there are still some things that are off limits. I've spent a long time building up a list of contacts for goods from all over Tamriel. If you ever need something, especially something hard to come by, let me know. There are some... I hope you've got some coin. Let's just take a look, then.
I have no money. Dwindling magic. Oh, I need this in my life. I need this in my... I need it. Dwemer oil. Don't really need this. I'll put that in my drawer. Wait, this weighs 20 pounds. And it's worth 10 gold. 10 septims. You can have this. I'll keep them. Just, I may need them later.
All right, then.
You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance? Of course I do. If I didn't, most of these books would have been burned to ashes or dissolved to nothing before the Third Era. Mages need to be reminded to be careful around research materials. You need a book? You talk to me. Otherwise you're going to find yourself in a lot of pain. Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. It's going to stay pristine, understand? And I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear?
Crystal, are there any special books you're looking for?
A mage is only as good as what he knows. I try to make sure as much knowledge is available as possible. We've been keeping this collection since the Second Era. Books have come and gone during that time, but it's mostly intact.
Special books he's looking for.
If you're feeling adventurous, I'm always looking for someone to procure valuable books from some more dangerous locations. Well, all right, here. I scribbled down the last place I'd heard about. Check it out, but be careful. As a matter of fact, there are. Have you ever heard of Shalador? Immensely powerful mage, back in the First Era. Had an understanding of magic few have ever matched. He holed himself up in Labyrinthian and devoted all his time to research and study. What more than you would imagine possible. Since then, his writings have been scattered all over Skyrim, but are little use to anyone who can't translate them. I'm one of the few who can. I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up. If you can track it down, it may prove useful to all of us. Archmagus Shalador had an understanding of magic that surpassed almost any of either his age or ours. Here at the college, there is an ongoing effort to research his work. He is most remembered for his great maze of Labyrinthian, said to hold Glamouril, or the secret of life. We are always searching for more of Shalador's writings, in an attempt to understand both our knowledge of the man and magic in general. Not much. It means secret of life in Elvish. Is it possible that somehow it contributed to his work? Perhaps allowed him to live multiple lifetimes in a short span of time? Increased his intelligence and knowledge in ways unfathomable to us. We may never know for certain. While stories have persisted since the First Era, none have ever confirmed the existence of this Glamouril, or its purpose or function. Assorted books, scrolls. I'm sure you'll find something useful.
Does he sell tomes? Nah, he wouldn't sell tomes. That makes no sense.
Yes, well, no. I'm here to help you with books, that's all. So, what do you want? Speak. Well, well, that's what I was hoping you'd say. Here, take this. Check it out, but be careful, all right?
Olaf the Dragon. I already read this, so I'll just mark it as read.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear?
I read the book, what now?
Did you read it yourself? Really? Well, in that case, how about a test? All right, how about this? What did you learn from the book, huh? Go on, tell me then. What? No. Go away, now.
More next. Actually read the book and try again.
Hundreds of years have gone. You want to try again? Fine. Go on then.
High King Olaf declared war on the dragons back in the Second Age. A dragon called Numenix was ravaging Skyrim back in the first one. Olaf burned...
Yes? What then?
It was the First Age, okay. He then became High King. The dragon ate hot. No. The High King Olaf shouted, but no. Became friends. The book, points of views, accuracy of sources, and biases.
Indeed. Each reader sees through different lenses and may come away with a different reading. Clever. Now, a mage is only as good as what he knows. Remember that.
Okay.
There are few places where one can pursue my type of work without fear of persecution. Ah, that, yes. Unfortunately, the group of apprentices prior to yours has disappeared entirely.
Where'd they go?
As of yet, there has been no sign of them. Don't you worry. The college has things under control. But any information as to the whereabouts of the previous group of apprentices would be greatly appreciated. Any aspiring mage would do well to be here. Honestly, there are few places where one can pursue my type of work without fear of persecution. The people of Skyrim have no appreciation for what we do here. Not that I care. Look, I assure you that incident in Morthal was just a misunderstanding, no matter what the guards claim. Don't worry. Should you ever fall victim to an unfortunate accident, I promise, your remains will be put to good use. Indeed. Urag has asked me to remind everyone to please return materials borrowed from the Arcanium in the same condition as you received them. If this is impossible due to misuse or accident, Urag recommends finding a replacement copy to deliver to the Arcanium. Suit yourself. But failure to do so will result in paying, in Urag's words, a blood price. I did not ask him to elaborate on that point.
Faenduin, a Leboron. I've recently joined the college.
Yes, whatever. I care little for idle conversation. But perhaps you need help with conjuration magic.
Actually, I'm not interested. I am not too familiar. Do I really want to do this, though? Why not?
What a shame. Fine. I'll teach you some of what I know, but be careful. And please also contain your summons to the college grounds. The locals do not need additional reasons to hate us. Are we clear? Atronachs have a tendency to frighten the locals. Undead... well, I don't even think it needs to be said. Good. Here, take this. It's simple, but it deserves proper respect and study.
Conjure familiar.
There are few places where one can pursue my type of work without fear of persecution. Excellent. Follow me. I think it's time to test your knowledge against mine. Exciting, isn't it?
Nighttime. Nighttime really like sets the mood too.
Now, cast the spell. Come on, let's see what you're made of.
Necessary?
I'm sorry, but that was hardly a challenge. Sad, isn't it?
Still no chance.
Indeed. However, all conjuration spells deserve study. Summon dogs can be useful, of course. Well, at the very least, as an amusing diversion for your enemies. Perhaps one day, but not today. You still have so much to learn, and these spells are difficult. Well, I mean, for an apprentice like yourself. But keep this up, and you'll do quite well for yourself. Yes. Now, I really am busy, so until later.
You know what's the funny thing? The reason why, I wanted to skip conjuration is because of my deity. Something, and then, you know what? Man, fuck Standar, bro. I'll probably go for Oriel anyways. Am I gonna do conjuration? Oh, I was gonna do alteration. I went up 3 levels. Nice. I'm not doing that right now.
I'm off to bed. I really need to sleep.
I'm so tired. College curriculum complete. I did 3. I need to complete 4. Who's this? Sergius? I'll do this.
Why, you... If he could, Savos would float the entire college above Skyrim for all the Nords to see. He doesn't care for politics. He likes to believe the college is removed from the rest of Skyrim. It is not. The local Nords may not like us very much, but they don't seem to mind having access to enchanted weapons and armor. Enchanting services are one of the few things that keep us in touch with the rest of Skyrim, you ask me. Luckily for us, I think we could blow up half of Eastmarch, and people would still come to us for enchantments. Yes, yes, what do you want? Look at you, young and stupid. Do you have any idea how busy I am? That's right. I haven't slept properly in days. As always, the Nords don't ever stop wanting things enchanted. No, but maybe... Ah, yes. Good. You've come to the right place. I'd be happy to teach you. Well, there's client. Wants me to do some enchanting. Well, can you help out with that? Enchanting is simple. Unless, of course, you are simple. Then, I can't help you. Let's see. Here, this is for you. I'm sure you can figure it out on your own. Assuming, of course, that you can read.
Okie dokie. Oh. It's Colette.
Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
How can anyone forget wards? Every mage in this college regularly uses wards for practice, so as to avoid physical harm. They have become essential to any mage working in dangerous situations. They are counted upon every bit as much as candlelight or invisibility. But more importantly, wards have saved lives. This is a simple fact. Oh, my dear, look at you. Such a devoted student of restoration. It's comforting to see that not everyone has dismissed it as entirely as most members of the college. Truly comforting. I'll gladly share my knowledge with you.
I learned Greater Ward.
Just because I don't fit in here is no reason for others to ridicule me behind my back. Once again, I have found very insulting notes left in my personal effects. Simply barbaric. Aye, that I do. Well, look at you. New student. Good. Yes. Good. Well then, firstly, the ability to repel the undead cannot be ignored. Restoration's not just healing cuts and bruises, you know. The undead are a very real, very dangerous threat, and restoration magics can keep them at bay. Skyrim is well known to be full of these Draugr. Have you met one of those? Oh, I see. Fine. Here, this is for you, then. Take it. Just be sure to put it to good use.
I need to change his height. I don't really. You know what? I'm gonna change this height. It's a little too tall. Height. Oh, his height is actually a 1. Alright, never mind. I was on the floor, so might as well take it. Whoa! That's fine. I wonder if he wants like 5 filled common soul gems. Nope, he probably wants them not filled. Then again, let me try.
What do you think you're doing?
Yeah, he wants them filled. I can get them later.
Don't bother me again unless it's important. Watching you reminds me of my first days as an enchanter. Keep studying. You've only scratched the surface. So, here's the name and location of the client. Well, what are you waiting for? I'm not getting any younger, you know.
Gretold and Stonehills. Okay. One fire enchanted sword. I don't have anything to do around here, do I? Iron spell. I'll do it. Green Gardens. Oh, they're both in a rift. Pine Peak Cavern. Alright. A bit of an adventure. Thunwind. Can't really deliver a letter to Greenwood, sure. Deliver letter to Pelagier Farm. Deliver weapon to Rorikstead. Alright, these weapons.
I long to be out on the sea again, but this cold won't allow it. Good hunting.
Deliver it to Amiel by... Alright. How much you want to bet it's in Cyrodiil? It's in Bruma. Oh.
Yes?
I don't know if that's gonna be possible. House of Clan Frost.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend? Fancy robes. You a wizard or something? Of course.
Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Probably in the library. Or at the tavern.
I'm sorry, could you describe the smell?
Like some horrible monster was turned inside out and then exploded. What did you do?
It was a minor miscalculation. I've already corrected it for future experiments.
This is why people have a problem with your college, Nelligar. Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
Unless you're bringing me another round, you can just keep walking. Of course. Until next time.
this is... That looks like Rorikstead. Alright, those are not too bad. What's this one? Just a sword. I think I will do that on the next stream. I think I'll leave it there for now. How much money do I have? I have 1,500 septims. I might buy something.
Welcome to Winterhold, or at least what's left of it. This here's the frozen hearth. Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
Potato bread. I don't look good. Roasted slaughterfish. Here it is. Stores 40 stamina, 50 points of hunger. Cooked potatoes. 15 gold. Huh. That's not bad. Cabbage stew. I'll take those.
See ya.
Oh. Yeah, I think I'll leave it at that. Not even sitting down, that's crazy. Dude does not scale at all. Oh, yeah. I think I'm gonna leave it off there. And that's it for the stream. Next stream, we're gonna get on those quests and finish up all the, what would you even call those? All the lessons for the professors, basically. And yeah, I will catch you guys later.